Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago White Sox. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Lucas Giolito will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Mike Yastrzemski is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Now to the plate, Donovan Solano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Batting third, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Giants are down on 4 pitches. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Johnny Cueto gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Johnny Cueto is an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tiant style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
Oh, 1-0.
The 1-0 home. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
1 out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Cueto into his motion. Here it is on 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
That is it. The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robert will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
That is it. The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Moncada fields it cleanly, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
No balls and a strike to count. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Anderson shading to his right. 2 gone.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Settling in now, Mauricio Dubon. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, Dero, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Line drive to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And the run is in to score from second.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
At the plate, Donovan Solano grounded down the third baseline, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field as this lead swells to 7-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Ronaldo Lopez enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Lopez.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey.
Number 28.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Abreu is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. final damage here. 10 come to the plate. 7 runs score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Giants 7 and the White Sox nothing. So here's Jose Abreu. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping into the box, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a ball 1-0. Hit out towards second to Crawford for 1. The belt for the twin killing.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Evan Longoria will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in time.
Designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
So one gone here in the San Francisco third. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Jimenez is in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Brandon Crawford digging in next, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Standing in now, Mauricio Dubon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. We play 2.5. It's the Giants 10 and the White Sox nothing. At the plate now, Luis Robert. And Cueto starts him out with strike one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
This one for Crawford at short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swings through it for strike number 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Nomar Mazara becomes out number 2 this inning.
Madrigal.
To the plate now, Nick Madrigal. And Cueto starts him out with strike one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So some two-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Ball one to start the at-bat. He went down swinging to start the home first. 1-1. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Now batting, Donovan Solano. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Giants, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Digging in and looking for more, Alex Dickerson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So,
oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the blowout continues. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
you know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Gio Gonzalez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Buster Posey now.
28, Buster.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. In head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez, he has 9 base hits in 30 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Row, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Brandon Belt is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jimenez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Wilmer Flores is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Giants 11 and the White Sox nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And another foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Cueto's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Abreu is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time an effort this guy has put into honing his craft.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail in this one 11-0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in, Mike Yastrzemski. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Batter number 7.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano. He swings and grounds it to short. Anderson scoops it up, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on the show right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
So he sets him down swinging. Eloy Jimenez is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th.
Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you,
Now
he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box, Luis Robert. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail in this one 11-0. Alex Dickerson will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Buster Posey.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Buster Posey. He's 2 for 3 thus far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Robert comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Digging in, Brandon Belt. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt as this lead got even wider.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Giants 12 and the White Sox nothing. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's
been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Mazara, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Fastball called for strike 2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Here comes the first pitch. Tim Anderson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Just about given up for dead. It's 12. 7th inning ready to roll. And digging in is the veteran DH, Wilmer Flores. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Headed after it is Mazara. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 45.
Standing in, Brandon Crawford. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Jimmy Cordero comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting, the center fielder.
At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Line drive, base hit to right.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the blowout continues.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, second base.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Dickerson. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Jay Spry enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
57, Jay Spry.
Buster Posey will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. He's set, and the pitch. Chopped to third. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. San Francisco leads this one 16-0. Striding into the box, Yoan Moncada. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
To the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be fouled away. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Jose Abreu stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still 16-0. Stepping into the box, Brandon Belt. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Austin Slater will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they just continue to pour it on here. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. You know what, D-Row, when the wind's blowing out like it is today, you're going to see a lot of home runs, and that's what we saw.
Yeah, Dan, you know this as a pitcher. You can miss hit a ball, and it's going to the cheap seats today. They did an excellent job of changing their approach and getting balls in the air.
In now, Mauricio Dubon. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes, these guys aren't worried about hitting.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Giants out in front here, 18-0. Austin Slater will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop.
Number 13.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Edwin Encarnacion is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the center fielder, Luis.
Ready now for the White Sox, Luis Robert. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Hit in the air down the right field line. but this will wind up being a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here comes the 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. White Sox leave 1, and as you can see, they are way behind. And now back to the leadoff, number 33, will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Shot back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Luis Basabe will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 61, Luis Basabe.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Alex Dickerson will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the blowout continues. Evan Marshall comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Evan Marshall.
Buster Posey will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. Robert is there, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 9.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah. Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league, they definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Austin Slater.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He swings and grounds it to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. Giants on top 21-0. Drew Smiley is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing right field, number 33. Now in left field, number 16. Now at third base, number 18, Drew Smiley. Now at second base, number 61, Luis Basabe.
Digging in once again, Nick Madrigal. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Roll, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
The third baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Fielded cleanly. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
21-0 the final this afternoon. The San Francisco Giants took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Johnny Cueto earns the victory on the mound. Lucas Giolito was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he saddled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.